What's going on, everyone? It's time to do another family comedy. Today we're going to be looking at a film called Ghost Dad. Now, personally, this sounds kind of like a depressing title, but yeah. It was released by Universal January 29th, 1990, and this stars Bill Cosby. This is before all the allegations and all his dark stuff came out, so he was like in the prime of his comedy genius and stuff, and we're going to look at it that way, not as the sex offender crazy weirdo that we know him now. But yeah, so, and it was written by Chris Reese, Brenda Maddock, and S.S. Wilson. A lot of people worked on the Tremors film, worked on this one. It was produced by Terry Nelson and directed by Sidney Poitier, who's actually a really good actor. He's also does directing on the side. He's done everything from Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, In the Heart of the Night, Lies of the Field, and To Serve with Love. This had a box office earnings of $24.7 million. It was a modest hit, I think, when it came out. But yeah, so Bill Cosby plays a hardworking dad of 3 kids who just, his wife died, so he has to work a little extra hard and get this really big business deal, and then he gets a big bonus to help out his family and stuff. So he's been working really hard, and amidst all this chaos, he gets into a cab with a not so confident driver and basically just stares at him and drives, and then ends up driving off a bridge. And then Bill Cosby's character gets out of the car and out of the river and comes up, but then realizes the sheriff that's investigating what the crash that happened there doesn't see him. And it's not until he gets home where he tries to talk to his kids and they can't hear him, and then they realize he realizes he's a ghost. He's going through the floors, and then he has to figure out ways to help out his family while he's in this condition. So basically he's having an outer body experience, and the kids can see him and they try to help him out, so they dress him up like the Invisible Man basically while he goes and tries to be more of to do his job and stuff and help him out. And it's quite the quirky, fun little film. It was way better than I was expecting it to be. And as the story goes on, you have the love interest, like the neighbor next door he kind of into, and he's supposed to go on a date, but since his condition he has to blow it off, but he has to try and balance that. He's always trying to balance all this other stuff, and then he realizes the girl's dating the asshole jock, and you can see it, and he has your typical Bill Cosby weird facial expressions and stuff. And that this was actually a good reminder of old early 90s comedies that are still amusing. They're not the best, this one's not the best one out there, but it's definitely really amusing, and you can tell it's not a beat for beat manufactured mess like the Vacation remake and stuff. This one actually has heart and has a good almost sitcom sort of feel to it, which is good. I really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was funny, quirky, and silly. Obviously, it's not meant to be taken too seriously, and it's pretty simple the way they have it from A to B all the way to the finale, which gets kind of predictable, but it's still amusing and a heartwarming film, and I actually enjoyed it. I don't really have much to complain about. Some of the special effects are a little cheesy looking now, but yeah, it's still an enjoyable little film. That's if you don't snarl on Bill Cosby every time you see him now because of what he's done. But other than that, I think Ghost Dad was probably one of the better films out of the handful of family comedies I've been watching. So yeah, with that, I'm gonna give Ghost Dad a 4 out of 5. I actually pretty enjoyed it. Besides some shoddy special effects and the cinematography was some great in some spots, and some of the acting can be a little cheesy, but the kids and the family and all the co-workers all make this quite the good cohesive little gem, and I'm glad I found it. So yeah, there's a tier link down below if you want to check it out, if you want to see what I'm talking about, if you want to relive what I'm talking about. That's linked down below. Also linked down below is my Instagram. That's where I always post clips of films I review in the future. All my stories, the film title and hashtag, and the subgenre of film and the hashtag, so you're aware of it. And yeah, also down below is my Letterbox and therapy reviews. That's where I post my first star rating right after watching the film. So follow me on one of those 2 platforms. Stay on the channel. like this video, share some more people, wherever. Comment your opinions of the film down below if you have any. If you have any other films, like any other comedies or horror, whatever genre, comment those down below. I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can, and if I can find them. And that's if you have any films or film franchises that you want to hear my opinions on. So yeah, throw them down below and I'll see what I can do. Yeah, also make sure you subscribe so if you find something weird, obscure, and odd that you probably never thought of checking out together, somewhat like this film, or so you hear my opinions on popular films, classic films, and other things as well. So make sure you subscribe and don't forget to ring that bell, because we're continuing on with the family comedies after this, as we're going to go into more witchcraft territory with the cheesy magical film A Simple Wish. I'll be diving into that one in the next review, so if you want to hear my opinions on that, make sure you ring the bell. And I guess with that, watch out for all those ghost ads out there floating around causing havoc, and I guess I'll see you all in the next one, which hopefully is as good a comedy like this one. So until then, cheers.